Hey, welcome to my channel, Myra with Love. Thank you for the 5 subscribers that I received. I appreciate all the love and support I've been getting from you all. Now, I do want to just say, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like and share this channel. Share my videos if you think that it can help a family member or a friend or just an associate, okay? So today what we're going to talk about is my 63-pound weight loss, okay, prior to bariatric surgery. You decided to go ahead and get bariatric surgery. Now you don't know what to do, or you're just trying to get some type of idea of what other people are going through during this journey. And then also, you probably had your first visit with your bariatric team, and now you're just trying to get in the groove of what everybody's going through. I'm post-op day 8. So I just kind of wanted to reel it back, and let's start at the beginning of when I went to my bariatric team, December 19th of 2024. So I did lose 63 pounds within the process. But within my first visit, they kind of broke everything down to me. They did say that, bariatric surgery can cure migraines. Migraines have been resolved with this. GERD has been resolved. Obstructive sleep apnea has been resolved. PCOS has also been resolved. And type 2 diabetes mellitus has been resolved. I do want to go ahead and start off saying that I am not a medical professional. So anything that you take from this video that you want to incorporate in your day-to-day life or just use on this journey, please run it through your bariatric team, your surgeon, and the medical assistant of your surgeon, okay? So there is 4 different kinds of bariatric surgery. Which one did I get? Well, I got the gastric sleeve. But I am aware of the bypass, the RNY, as well as the switch, the Don Doodle switch. And then I do know of the adjustable band. Now, my provider, they stated that they no longer do the adjustable band. It was a lot of risk with the gastric band, okay? So I do just want to go ahead and just say what's some things that you should be doing to be successful after bariatric surgery or after getting the gastric sleeve. What's going to help you post-operatively or going to put you in that mental mindset to say, okay, I got it. This is not hard. This is easy because I've been doing this 6 months prior to or 3 months prior to, depending on what your insurance requires, okay? So first thing first is you want to have protein first at every single meal. Also, you want to be at least eating at least 4 to 5 times a day, small meals. That kind of puts you in an idea of what's going to be happening post-operatively, because you are going to be eating a lot throughout the day, maybe 4 or 5 times, and they're going to be small increments of food. I would say start by, if you don't already, chew your food thoroughly, get it down to a mush, and also just focus on your speed time of eating to be slower than what you normally would, eat at. You also want to make sure that you drink your water and your fluids slowly. I don't have like an example, but like I'm going to use my spirit model. I'm so sorry. I'm going to use it. So you're just going to go take a little sip, take a little sip. Now you can do a little bit more than that, but I will tell you the first week where I came from, like my first consultation, I drank a bottle of water. I was going to say a water of bottle. Oh my goodness. A bottle of water, fast. Like I was like gulping it. I was like, ooh, I was also supposed to be sipping. I was supposed to be practicing. And I think it was hard too because they wanted me to wait 30 minutes after I ate my actual food to then drink fluids. So I did for the first 2 weeks of that. And then I was just like, okay, yeah, this is a little aggy, but honestly, post-operatively, I've been okay. I've been okay waiting that 30 minutes to, sip my drinks because I was like, look, my stomach hurts. Yeah. But they just wanted me to get into the habit, get into the groove of doing that. Now, they do want you to cut down on your caffeine intake and eliminate carbonated beverage intake completely. Like that first visit, she was like, "Are you drinking carbonated? Um, are you drinking carbonated or, drinks? Are you drinking soda, sparkling water? If so, stop that." But then they did say that we could still have caffeine, but just cut back. The more the months go by, cut back and keep cutting back till it's a complete zero, because you have to get used to not having caffeine. Um, so caffeine dehydrates you, okay? So that's the reason why you're probably asking, like, why? It's very important to stay hydrated during this journey, especially after you have VSG, gastric sleeve, RNY, the bypass, which is RNY equals the bypass, okay, and the switch. They said, remove any temptation from my kitchen. Now, it may be hard because if you have kids, if you live with other people in your home, they're probably going to be bringing temptation into your kitchen. I just say, you know what you wanted to do. Okay. This is the reason why you're here on this video today. You decided you need to make a change in your life. It's time to get headstrong. Okay. Because after the surgery, you are not going to be able to consume those things that your family, your friends, the people that you live with, roommate is consuming. So you have to get in that mindset to blind it out. And I know not all the times, sometimes temptation is going to win, but if you know what you want and it's game on, it's game on. Okay. It's time to prep yourself. You also do want to start an exercising program at least 5 to 6 days a week. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Y'all thought I was saying 5 to 6 days a week doing 2 hour cardios, 2 hour strength training? No. 30 minutes. So even if you walk around the block and keep walking around the block until you hit that 30 minutes, that's good for them, okay? And just have a good support system. They say having a good support system in place is good. And if you don't have a good support system, and if you have a whole bunch of people that's giving you, negative reviews on the surgery, it's best to just leave that person alone, okay? Because you tell them, look, this is my journey. I've read about the risk of the surgery, of the procedures. I've been talked to about it. I'm fully aware. And, hey, if you can't support me, get behind me, and just be that person that I can lean on, then just please see yourself to the side, just real quick. You ain't got to cut them out your life. Just keep your journey private, okay? Or if you already know the reactions of what other people will say, keep it private. For me, I did keep it private. That's one thing. My family was very supportive of me. My friends were very supportive of me. Now, I did get that little commentary saying, well, so-and-so had it and they had this complication or they had this complication. But you know what? I was not 100% myself, but I knew I could come out of surgery being either me or I can come out differently. And I knew the complications and I was headstrong with it. You made the choice, so you're headstrong with it too. You know what you want to do. And if it's something that you're on a fence about, you shouldn't probably get it, okay? Until you know this is it and I'm getting it. All right. So let's just kind of go over some quick examples of snacks, quick examples of protein bars that I did personally myself. I was recommended a Nature Valley protein bar, which was really good, but not all Nature Valley is good. Some Nature Valley has sugar in it. Some Nature Valley, you be like, "Ooh, I'm eating this Nature Valley bar." If it doesn't say protein, that is not a protein Nature Valley, because Nature Valley has other bars and then they have bars that are protein, okay? So you always want to make sure it says protein on that Nature Valley if you do Nature Valley. So what they did recommend though, okay, a protein bar guide, because I don't want to just bring out name brands, because you also have to make sure that you stay in with the category when you're looking at these name brand protein bars. So you want to make sure that your protein bar is giving you at least 10 grams of protein. If it's not giving you 10 grams of protein, it's a no-no. It's under 10 grams of sugar. So it has to be less than 10 grams of sugar. It has to be less than 10 grams of fat, and it has to be less than 200 calories. If it's not one of those, it is not good, okay? So, and you can also do a Lonnie New Fit Snacks protein bar. You can do GNC Total Lean Bar. You can do Think Protein Bar plus 150 calories bar, Zone Perfect. You know, I have a whole list. So if you didn't get a list at your bariatric center, I'll be happy to share that list with me. A few things that you can do for protein snacks. What should I be eating 4 or 5 times a day? Okay. You can do a hard-boiled egg. That's protein. 1 cup of berries, any berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. You can do it. Okay. Sodium deli meat with whole grain crackers. That's really good. You can do chicken salad made with low-fat mayo. You can also put, Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt in that chicken salad to kind of beef it up with protein too. I've done that. And 10 pretzel thins. Now there is a brand that's called, I think it's Pretzel Crisp, and those are really good. They have like a mild buffalo wing flavor. They have a Parmesan garlic flavor. I ate those things down. So yeah, and now mind you, I'm talking about before your pre-op and before your post-op diet. This is the diet or the supervised um, diet that you will be on before your pre-op and before you get approved. Okay, so this is some things that we're cutting back on. It's not all the way. We're going to talk about the pre-op diet later, but this is some things that you can incorporate within your 6 months or your 3 months of dieting. You can do tuna salad with low-fat mayo. Again, low-fat mayo. Again, you can also put that Greek yogurt on top. Cucumber slices. I do have a really good chicken salad recipe that I was able to get off of TikTok, and it meet my means of what I could have. So I'll be happy to share that recipe with you. You can have low-fat Baby Bell cheese and 1 cup of veggies, however you see fit. It can be like a cup of carrots, it can be celery, whichever you have. You can have let's say like some Greek yogurt, the Oikos 000 yogurt. You can have that. I like to do that 000 yogurt with blueberries, and sometimes if I have a sweet little tooth, I used to heat up dark chocolate in a microwave, and I used to drizzle it over the blueberries. I never did chocolate syrup because I do not like the way chocolate syrup tasted, and especially like the chocolate that I drizzle over, it kind of gave like a chocolate shell, so it added a little touch to it. You can do Fairlife protein shakes and Premier protein shakes. Now, mind you, I do have this list. I can, share my whole entire list with you guys, or, break that down for you. I was allowed to have pre-made protein shakes. I was allowed to have that during the diet. But when it got to the pre-op diet, they said absolutely no to pre-made. They wanted all handmade. So if there's any questions that you do have, we are here. If you do not have a good support system, again, I am here. I'll be your support system. I do have a community on TikTok. So my TikTok is T.AAMYRA. That is for T Amira. You guys can join me on TikTok. I will be going on lives from 8 p.m. to I don't know when, because sometimes we last all the way up to 2 a.m. in the morning. Like people just come in and out, in and out, in and out. They be like, "Girl, you still here?" I'm like, "Yep, I'm still here." So if you guys want to join, if you want to subscribe to my TikTok, you can do that. It's $2.99 for that subscription. You will also be able to do. We'll have a little subscriber meetup if you guys want to. We can plan like the subscriber meetup, and we can do either some meal planning. We can go over some recipes. You can let me know what you have in mind. I can give you a few ideas of how we can beef up what you're planning on eating with protein. So just let me know. Thank you for watching my channel, Myra with Love, and I appreciate the 5 subscribers I just got. Much love to you all, and just thank you. Everybody be blessed, and have a great rest of your day, evening, morning. All right. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. All right. See you.